continuing where the hell we left off. Of course, that's what we're going to be doing, but give me a second. I need to switch to my headphone audio to all audio so I can hear the game as well. So I can hear the game through my headphones. Sounds better, believe me. Believe me, this game sounds a lot better in headphones. I was going to do this after I got off work today.
All remaining Marine units, this is Sergeant Kelly. I am unable to reach Mars City from my current position. Move to Marine HQ to regroup and await further orders.
Yeah, I was going to do this after I got home from work today, but I was like, fuck it, let's do it now.
Hey, you! Up here, quickly!
Blow the fucking ladder, man.
I thought I was the only one still alive. I can't believe I found you. Something happened. I don't know what. It was like a shockwave. It passed through the entire base. I started changing. It was crazy. I was working up here on the vent shafts. I don't know how I survived. Go for help. Please.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I don't think any amount of help in the world is gonna
Be careful. I don't know what's...
I do, but I don't remember. I think it was so... Oh, dude. Okay. Circle back. Yeah, I know.
This is Specialist Wilson. My team is gone. They're all dead. I'm running blind here. What are my orders? Over.
Specialist Wilson, this is Sergeant Kelly. Stay sharp, son. Find your last known RP and fortify your position. We'll find you.
Yeah, just so you know, I wouldn't trust that guy as far as throwing rock at him, so... Yeah. Save, I got done a bit of playing. Save it. Let's use the sidearm on these guys. That's what we get for trying to be conservative. I'll give you a second. Whoa! Okay, flashlight went out and the flashlight went out. I'm trying to kill me when my flashlight goes out. Man, how you walking around fucking head?
I just don't know what to do. What are these things?
Jesus!
What was that?
Ow. like my controller's charging. Okay, controller is charging. I gotta make sure my damn controller's charging, because sometimes I forget it doesn't want to charge. Okay, see if we got codes and some bitch. Ah, man.
This is Mark Stanton, Manifest Controller, currently stationed at Mars City. I'm not sure who to send this to, so I decided to send it to quite a few people. If you're on the recipient list, please take a moment to review this report. It is quite important. I'm very concerned over the shipping procedures out here. I am the Manifest Controller, and as such, I need to be informed of everything coming in and out of Mars City. Someone here is subverting my position and preventing me from getting data on things being shipped. This is unacceptable. Not only could this reflect poorly on my upcoming review, but this is my job and I'm tired of being out of the loop. I have no idea who keeps telling the shipping crews to allow things in and out without allowing me to produce or procure the manifest, but whoever it is, it must stop. One of the dock workers actually told me to piss off when I tried to stop one of the last containers from going straight to Delta. I immediately filed a report and will follow up with the transit manager next time I see him. End of log.
Oh, sounds like someone should be able to do this job.
Dr. Mark Casey, at 1547, patient Jonathan Wills was admitted after complaining of insomnia and nausea. According to the nurse, Mr. Wills was calm and exhibited no signs of disorder when he was brought to exam room 5. However, by the time I reached him at 10 after 4, his personality had changed dramatically. When I entered the room, Mr. Wills lunged at me with a scalpel he apparently stole from a supply drawer. With the assistance of an orderly, we managed to subdue and sedate him without injury. Mr. Wills was heavily medicated and could not be diagnosed. In the 20 minutes he was left unattended, he managed to carve 3 symbols in his arm and cut his own tongue into 2 halves. I can only guess at the cause of his problems. I hope that additional psychiatrists arrive soon. In the meantime, in response to this assault, all medical supplies and armaments will be locked in a secure hospital cabinet with the code 347. Dr. Casey out.
Connection established.
Marine, I can't believe you're still alive. I'm unable to return to Mars City. All passages out of the Delta complex have been blocked. I'm setting up a command post here. I can monitor status reports of the entire base from Delta Central Authority and communicate with other Marine teams. It's your mission to link up with Bravo Team and get that transmission sent. Head toward Alpha Labs. It's the fastest way to find them. I'll update your PDA security clearance from here. Good job. And good luck, Marine.
I'm not sending it. bring ships, the next thing you know. That's not gonna load it. Space out of there for a second. Someone could come up right behind me, but Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Oh, the hell, there's stuff there anyways. Holy shit. I really want to go around circles for a minute. Okay, yeah, I've been here. That's where you got the card. Saw that happen. Oh, I saw that happen. Alright. Alright, take a look back here. Alright, yep, this is definitely gonna be it. What? Nope. No. Where's your friends? Friend. Oh, I guess multiple. Use that right now, but hey.
run across any operational sentry bots, use them. Those guys pack a lot of firepower.
Oh, you mean the little buddies? Oh, I mean, if I find one. It's a pistol you shot me at, you fucker. I'm probably whoever broke that damn thing and break it down.
The UAC is here to help you. Psychological services are free and confidential.
I know it sounds I don't get scared of video games, but Jesus Christ, that was just... What up, little buddy? You're sick. Alright, I'll see if there's anything this way. Of course there is. Hold on. Ah.
Green, you gotta get to Bravo team quickly. They need all the firepower they can get. Sending that transmission is critical to our survival.
Oh, the white going sleep. Damn it. I know they're dead, but I just like to make sure that they don't get up. Okay, I'm gonna look for some healing before I go up there. There we go. That's what's up. Hey, we're fine.
I don't think you understand, Dr. Betruger.
No, I understand everything.
I'm telling you now, Doctor, the UAC is taking over this operation.
Operation? Is that what you're calling it?
The situation is out of control.
It's not out of control, Swan. You are. I'll manage this, and you and your flunky will be taking control of nothing. Do you understand?
Yes, Betruger. I think I do understand.
Okay, plan B.
Motherfucker's carrying BFG in that damn case. What the fuck? Trigger done lost his fucking mind. He obviously doesn't see all the dead walking around, along with the fucking assholes shooting fireballs at my ass. Asshole!
Well
Welcome to the Alpha.
See there, he's possessed by the evil, so...
Designated Phase 1 by the
Don't want you getting up. Ow! Fucker. Really? Where's it going? Where's it going? Oh, fuck. Oh, how'd you get bored? How'd you get bored starting to walk on, man? Come on. You gotta fight and fight. Open your act like you got bored. Fuck, man. Come on. Hey, one of those days, isn't it? Oh, you tell me I can't move this cardboard box. Fuck.
Don't stop, buddy. There's nothing you can do for me. They're all gone. Surprised us. They just came out of nowhere. There's still a few squads operating, but they're all cut off from each other. Try to find them.
Yeah, I hate to say it, pal, but I think they're all fucked. Just like this situation. It's how they would say, food bar. Yeah. There we go. I knew I needed it in here. Okay, you know, I think I actually got the guy's PDA like a while ago. I think I got the guy's PDA like a while ago. It's just that I just totally wasn't paying attention. What? You're just standing there, man? The hell? Alright, check it. Yada. Wow. That in there. Shit. I thought there's no dialogues. Oh, wait. Wait. What? Okay, 5, 6, 5, 8. Nice. Oh, but no, that was a key code for this one. Grenades! I never do actually use those due to the fact that I actually had to manually switch to them. And I hate grenades that I actually have to manually switch to. I'd rather just have a quick button for grenades instead of just like, hey, you gotta manually switch to it. Fuck you, Ash! That was what the young kid was talking about, but I can say that one. There's another one. Way the fuck back here. I'm gonna go get them now. Okay, so apparently I only left one back. Okay. Oh wait, another some back. Five, eight, six. It's not it? Fuck it. I remember I had to look up online for that one, so I'm not even gonna fucking deal with it. Fuck it. So yeah, there's probably code somewhere down more.
Marine, Bravo team reports there's some sort of unidentified growth taking over parts of the base. I don't know what it is, but it can't be good. Stay sharp.
It isn't working. I tried everything. The computers aren't responding. I can't get root access to the systems. We can't do it here. We'll have to access the system somewhere else.
All right, let's go.
Yay. Get back here, wait for you. Max! Hey! here?
This is the audio log of Director William Banks, dated October 20th, 2145. It has come to my attention that we have an alarming number of missing personnel throughout the base. My office has received 4 additional reports from Delta in the last week alone, mentioning that personnel are not reporting for work, and that calls to their quarters have gone unanswered. My office has sent the names of those personnel to Mars City Security, and they have promised to initiate an investigation. But this news is very disturbing, especially at a time when we have so many people in the infirmary suffering from sudden cases of schizophrenia and other psychological disorders. I hope there is no connection between those cases and these reports of missing personnel. This is the audio log of Director William Banks, dated October 5th, 2145. It has been brought to my attention by environmental services that the recent power grid changes have caused many non-critical systems to malfunction. The report explains that this is due to either intermittent power outages or lower than optimal voltage input. It also says that sufficient power distribution to all non-critical systems is becoming more difficult to maintain, thanks to Dr. Vitruga and his so-called optimization to the energy stores in and around the facility. I assured the director of ES that I would file a report with central authority over this.
Okay, so he didn't even have that code as well. What the fuck? Whatever.
This is Paul Simon, security specialist in IT. Our network security has been breached several times over the last few days. Now, it looks like it may have been going on longer than that, but whoever did this really knew what they were doing. They covered their tracks really well. I just happened to notice some log anomalies, or it would still be going on. The intrusion came on an encrypted carrier signal from the Delta complex. They piggybacked the virus on one of the supercomputer requests, and it peeled itself from the data stream once it was inside our firewall. Someone on the inside there has to be responsible. Unfortunately, due to security in that complex, I can only tell it came from within Delta. There's no way to identify which machine or even which lab it came from. Whoever was in our system had access to all personal data, including medical reports. My team will be monitoring the network closely in the next few days, looking for anything unusual. End of log.
Granted.
As soon as I get through here. Alright. That about does it for this episode. If you guys like the episode, like, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next episode, which will be tomorrow. Later.